Good morning, everyone. I am going to try something a little bit different, and I thought we could do a little bit of casting of some games we've played previously. This one is a Land Nomad game. It was also before I had started streaming, so it's not one that anyone will have seen before. So let's give it a go. So in this game, it's a 1700 plus game. I'm playing as Pink as usual. I've also got Tordina, Robo, and Nagus on my team. On the other team, we have Phineas, who is a high ranked player. They've got Sir Lawrence, Pepper, and Braids. So the teams have been structured to try and balance Robo because he's the highest level player in here, so that's why Nagus and I are on his team. Ooh. So down here, Tordina is getting up his lumber camp. He looks like he's found his hunt quite well. I am slow as usual. I tend to get a bit anal about trying to find my hunt, which I may have missed my deer down here, but I've obviously found these boar. Quick, get a lump, good, get a lumber camp up. Up here next we've got Nagus. He's just got his lumber camp up. He may have missed his hunt. Where is his deer? He's not too far away. He'll find it eventually, I'm sure. And finally we've got Robo up the top. And he is sharing hunt with Phineas here. Phineas looks like he's a little bit out of position, I think, from the looks of things. Phineas probably should have been up here on his hunt, but it's not always guaranteed in Land Nomad. I tend to do the triangulation method, which I don't know if that's actually officially a method, but it seems to work. I go to the middle of my 3 villages, about 1/3 from the edge of the map, and that's where I tend to walk towards. And usually by that time, I found my hunt. It's pretty close to that position. On the other team, obviously Phineas here on the flank. His pocket is going to be Sir Lawrence. Let's have a look here. I don't know the hotkeys for Fog and War and stuff, so I've got to figure that out. It makes it a bit slow. Yeah, Lawrence hasn't found his hunt yet. Other pocket will be Braids. Braids has a really nice spot here, actually. He's very, very easily wallable. He's got one of these nice little back pockets, so he could wall off really easily from these trees, and again from here. And then he's pretty much secure. 1, 2, 3. Who am I missing? Where's Pepper? Pepper. Oh, right, okay. Oh, right, I was having trouble seeing him because he just literally has no sheep or anything. So, this is where the action... I can't really remember this game. I vaguely remember it because I remember Phineas being off his hunt. But, so I don't really know what happens. But anyway, that's all good. We'll find out together. So we've got Phineas putting up his town centre. Robo is a little bit behind. He's still he'll be about to put it up. He's almost got enough wood. Phineas looks like he is going to be the first to get his up. Hopefully Nagus has found his hunt. Yeah, he knows where his hunt is. I'm heading off to put my town centre up now. And Tordy's into it as well. Poor Pepper, I still don't think he's got any sheep, so no one sent him any from his team to scout either, so poor bloke. Braid's got to send him some. Braid's got his town centre up. Lawrence has just found his hunt, so he's moved, so he'll be a little bit slower. Alright, so let's have a look at the action up here. So Phineas is actually Chinese, so that would explain why he got his town centre up quicker. He does start with, extra villages. Robo, for our team, he is the Mongol, so he'll have the hunt bonus, which will be nice. He hopefully won't fall too far behind the Chinese. But they're both very nice civs to have for a Land Nomad game. Grand Nagus is the Italians. So they get a handy eco bonus. They have cost 15% less, advancing to the next age. And also trade trade can get important late game on Land Nomad. There is a lot of gold on the map, but once you run out, then obviously need to get some trade up. And Land Nomad games can go for quite long because they are generally quite a close map. Like with all the woods, the way the wood's configured, you can wall off quite easily, and so the games can go quite long if you just can't push through those walls. So the Italians do get a eco bonus where trade units cost 50% less. I am the Goths. So I'll probably be spamming a lot of infantry in this game. Can't remember what I do, but anyway. We've got Tordy as the Chinese as well. Phineas is on 9 villages. Let's have a look how Tordy compares. He's on 8, so he's not too far behind. So Robo has found this hunt up here as well. So Lawrence is Goth. We must have all mirrored in this game, I would say. Yeah, Italians, and that would mean Pepper down here must be Mongols. Yep. We do try to mirror on Land Nomad games. It just makes, I don't know, it just suits the map. I guess like when we play, what else do we try to mirror on? Is it Arena or Black Forest? One of them. Maybe Arena, I think we all try to mirror on. I think just because of the style of play. On Land Nomad, because of the advantage of being Chinese or Mongols, if the other team gets a Chinese or Mongols and you don't, then you're generally in pretty big trouble because those early eco bonuses make a big difference in Land Nomad, just because you do rely on your eco so much. So that's why we tend to mirror so much, just to even it out and try and draw out the game a little bit, make it a little bit more balanced. So Phineas approaching 15 vills here. Robo, he's quite behind given that Chinese bonus. He's only on 10, and also he didn't really get any hunt. He's had to rely, so his Mongol bonus with 50% collecting hunt faster, he hasn't really been able to utilise that. So he's been sent a lot of sheep. He had found a lot of sheep to start with. I think we also sent him some as well. But he hasn't been able to utilise his hunt. And I wonder if he's going to try and get up here to take this little bit of hunt. But we'll see what happens. Pepper finally has some sheep. He'll be able to do some scouting now. Tordy as the Chinese, he's going quite well. He's on 17 vills, which is good. 18 vills for Phineas. Alright, so we should start seeing hopefully a little bit of action soon. These guys obviously aren't just going to sit back and boom quietly. They're far too close to each other. We've got Robo over here laming some deer. So they'll obviously start to decay and won't be able to be used as effectively by Phineas. Okay, so it looks like Robo's got to sort of wall himself off in this little area, and you suspect he's going to go up here and make some use of the hunt. He's still got plenty of sheep, but yeah, that hunt bonus is nice to get early game. Alright, so Phineas has clicked up to feudal age. Robo's getting that hunt here. What buildings did he go with? Robo's getting down gold. Gonna see a little bit of Vil fighting here, I think. So Robo's been pushed off this gold. I'm not quite sure if he's going to keep going back to get it. And Phineas is sending some Vils out as well. We'll have a look to see what Nagus is doing, because he's obviously going to provide us some support for Robo. You know, he's a lot closer to Robo than Lawrence is to Phineas. Lawrence is Phineas's pocket, so I mean that could be a little bit of an advantage, and I think they're going to need that at this stage, just because of the lead that Phineas does have. He's almost at feudal age now, whilst Robo hasn't even been able to click up as yet. So, and again, that comes back to that Chinese bonus and Robo not being able to collect from his hunt. So up to the feudal age, 19 Vils. I'm thinking we might see some military action soon. He is going on to stone here. So we could see some towering, I guess. And Chinese have pretty good towers, so they do get a bonus in the castle age. Research anyway, that walls and towers, they get plus 30 HP. I don't know if he's going to go into it that strongly, but we'll see. What's this pinging about? I'm just doing a pretty standard castle build. Nagus, for some reason, has completely walled us off with this line of houses. I'm not really sure why, given that, you know, we're both pockets here. I would have thought, you know, maybe a wall up here would have probably been, I mean, that's a big area to wall, but still, you know, it's obviously not keeping him safe from any enemy, because they've got to go through me first. Alright, here we go. So, tower's going up on this stone. Phineas is obviously trying to keep Robo off it. It's got 4 on stone now. Robo's lamed his gold here. So some interesting play going on. Not full out military action yet, but certainly trying to cause each other problems. Robo's on the way up to feudal age. And Phineas is getting a barracks out here. So Phineas still creating Vils. I wonder whether he's going to look at getting a market, archery range, and perhaps a market, so he can start thinking about getting up to castle. Some idle Vils here. Robo's gone on to stone himself. I wonder if he sees this new... No, he doesn't see this new tower going up, unfortunately. So Phineas creeping closer. There was a ping down here before. Any action? No, not really. So I'd just like to see whether Tordy is aware Pepper's so close. Yeah, he knows Pepper's there. And what does Pepper see? Yeah, Pepper has a good idea that Tordy's there as well. So Robo putting up a defensive watchtower just to protect this source of stone, because it seems they're going to be battling it out with the towers for a little while. No, these villagers just securing off this tower. Not going to be easy to take down. And he's creeping ever closer to Robo's wood at the moment. So I just want to see what I'm doing at the moment. I'm just, poor Robo is having this really stressful game, battling it out with Phineas, another high-level player. I'm just sitting back having a nice little boom, just getting my buildings up for going up to castle. I'll put a blacksmith down here next, no doubt. Get building. Yep, good. And I'll be clicking up to castle shortly on 28 pop. Nagus. Why is Nagus only in going up to feudal age? Goodness me, Nagus. Look how many houses he's got. What is he doing? Go help Robo, Nagus. He's got a lot of gold for some reason. How many has he got on gold? Yeah. Okay. It's obviously not the build I do, but it could work. Actually, Nagus is a good player, so we'll see what he does. His eco seems a little bit unbalanced, but he could be going very, very heavily into knights. No, well, he's Italian, so knights are doubtful. How goes the tower war over here? Yeah, another defensive one to stop him getting any closer to the wood. These wheels are going to try and sneak in here, make it a little bit harder. Let's see. Phineas is on his way up to Castle Age. Robo still very behind in terms of... Yeah, Robo's still very behind in terms of resources. He certainly won't be getting up to Castle anytime soon. Let's hope Nagus is going to be at Castle soon to do some assistance. Oh, he hasn't clicked up yet. Oh, good. 40. These vills have been idle for a very long time. We flicked over them before, and that was, well, I don't know how long ago, 2-3 minutes. He's already in Castle Age though, thank goodness, which he should be. He's Chinese, and he hasn't had any battles. And I'm almost up to Castle Age as well, so that's good. Braid's already in Castle Age. Pepper already in Castle Age. I'm sure Sir Lawrence isn't too far away from going up. Can't be, yeah. So it's really just going to be Robo lagging behind, left in feudal age at this stage. Nagus will be going up. I mean, there's nothing to stop him going up to castle. He's just been a little bit slow. Sorry, Nagus, if you're listening. But I do want to see what Phineas, what everyone's going to do once they go into castle. So there's an archery range out for Phineas. For Lawrence, he's got... I reckon he'll be putting his Goths as well. Okay, so he's putting his stable out. Braid's has got a market and a blacksmith, so he's going to boom. He's got 3 TCs down already. And Pepper's got a castle. Oh yeah, Mongols, that makes sense. These fields still idle? No, thank goodness. Okay. Okay, so Torty, thankfully, has sent some support up to poor Robo. We are all on TeamSpeak in this game, I'm pretty sure, so you can't hear it in the replay, but we're all communicating reasonably well, I think, hopefully. So Siege Workshop coming out. Siege Workshop coming out. There's no archers being put up yet. We're quite heavy on gold. Robo is going to tower this gold, which is very nice. Very nice. Nagus has gone for market and double stable. Yeah, okay. Yeah, well that the gold does make sense that he's gone so heavy on it. He probably... There he goes, into castle. I've got a single stable now. What's happening up here? Ah, yes. So, pinging to say where the gold villagers are running away from. So, going to see some kills here. So, he's got one vill down. She's going to go down as well. Two down. Oh, what about this one? No, anyway. Tordy's got more knights coming in. 3 down. Oh, that's very nice. I think Sir Lawrence is sending knights in on this side towards Robo. Phineas has got Mangonel here. Robo's going to come up and do some tower this wood here. Alright, so some knights coming in from Lawrence. Phineas has got a couple of spears out as defence. He obviously knows there's quite a lot of knights roaming around. Nagus is finally here. He's got quite a few knights. He's gone double stable. Yeah, everyone else. Well, Tordy's on a single, I'm on a single. I don't know what I'm doing with my knights just standing around being lazy. Lawrence is on a single stable as well. And Braid's still having a boom, so he's up to his 4th town centre now. Doesn't have any military buildings as yet, but that's all good. Pepper, let's have a look here. They're Mangadai out. They're going to start coming in towards Tordy now. Tordy doesn't have any military back at his base. He's obviously up here helping Robo. So he's going to be a little bit open to this attack. Hopefully I come over and help. I think what I'm trying to do at the moment is try and have a boom as well, to try and catch up with Braids having a boom in for their team. But I'm a little bit behind because I did put a couple of knights out in the stable. So villagers going down here. A couple of the Mangadai were lost to the town centre. The Mangadai do have some upgrades on them. +1 attack, +1 defence. These knights do have +2 defence, so they will take these Mangadai down pretty easily in combination with the town centre fire. Over here Nagus is doing a little bit of raiding. I'm not quite sure what this was, but Ooh. Robo has just been castle dropped, and that is a very aggressive castle. Tordy's lost all his knights. Robo is going to have to pull back from this town centre. Run away, pink knights. Yep. Nagus over here trying to get in. They have walled up quite well. Obviously Phineas isn't included in their walls, but they've got some palisade. They'll go down pretty quickly to these knights. Knights don't have any upgrades as yet. It's given the amount of knights, Nagus really should be getting upgrades on them. It's worthwhile. Anyway. So defensive castle going up here from Robo, so that will hold off the pressure a little bit. So I've got a marker going up. Do I have unbalanced resources? Not really. I'm housed. I house myself all the time on Land Nomad. I actually really like being Huns, because I know they start with less wood and the start's a little bit slower, but I house myself so much in Nomad just because I guess the build order is a little bit different, so it's actually a good thing for me with no houses. Right, so we are going to start seeing some people thinking about getting ready to go to Imp. Braze hasn't clicked yet, but he will be about to. I wouldn't be surprised if he's getting, yeah, that was the, if he's getting his building, he's got his buildings, and there we go, he's clicked up to Imp. They're trying to boom to catch up to him. I am not quite ready yet. Nagus, no near. Robo I wouldn't expect to be near. He's just holding them off. Torty might be closer. No, Torty. 67. Oh, what's my pop? 80. Okay, yeah. So it's relying on me to get to Imperial Age. Never rely on Noodle to do anything too quickly. Well, they do try, but you know. I don't think Nagus is getting a lot of value out of these knights. He has got +1 for the defense, so he can withstand a little bit of castle fire. I mean, not castle fire, town centre fire now. But certainly he could do a little bit of damage if he could get down into these woodlines. Up here is protected probably too much by town centre fire and that castle that we see up there as well. Robo and Phineas still at a little bit of a stalemate up here. Robo's really doesn't have much room to build into. I mean, he's building down here. He's got some more gold. But I mean, that's his second town centre going up. So castle going up, I'm thinking about clicking up to Imp very shortly. Braze must be hitting it quite soon, I would suspect. Am I going to sell resources? No, I'm making Huskarl. What's happening? Oh, okay, yep, I can probably see this fighting going on here. Thinking I need to make Huskarl just to help out it. I mean, we really need to win. We've got the score lead actually. But we really do need to win our end, I would think. Oh, here we go. Some petard action from Robo, trying to take down this castle. Is it going to go down? No, not quite. But very, very weak here now. Yeah, it's causing Robo some issues. It does need to go. Whether it's successful or not, I don't think so. I think Phineas has got a lot of villagers coming out here to try and take him down. I have clicked up to the Imperial Age now, so on my way. Braze is obviously already there, and he's going to immediately start putting down his military buildings. So barracks coming out from Braze. So, I mean, as the Italians, barracks coming out. Oh, I reckon he's going to go Condottiero. So it's anti-gunpowder units. Can't imagine what else he'd be going for. So Huskarl's coming in to try. I mean, the Huskarls will do very well against the Mangudai. Their anti-archer bonuses. I probably need to think about getting some more castles, some more barracks. I'm always pretty bad with my planning ahead for the Imperial. I love Imperial Age. I just getting there and then having my military buildings ready. I could be a bit slack on. I'm really a light Empire, probably. Would be my strength. more town centres going up. Getting some more stone on some gold down here as well. I've still got the Huskars coming out as well, which is good. I'm trying to keep. I'm just keeping them streaming out. And I do know I need to get that research where I can build them at barracks as well. Okay. Just have a quick look up here. Yep, here comes the Condottiero. We've got plenty of barracks going up, so they're just going to start streaming into row. I mean, this is, unless Nagus is ready to do something about it. He's Italian. He's got no military. Yeah, Nagus needs to get... This is issues for Robo. Fuck me, not Outpost. I wasn't watching Torty to be fair. Where are my military buildings? Fucking hell. Create military buildings. Here comes his Condottiero. I'm really not sure what is going to happen. Nagus has realised he needs some military buildings, which is probably a handy thing. Luckily, Lawrence doesn't really seem to have much of an army either, because otherwise, you know, if he came storming in with a big army as well, that is definitely going to be an issue. So these Condottiero causing... Sorry, I was just talking to a friend on Steam. We're going to try and have a game at 12 o'clock. It's currently 10:30 if you're interested in knowing. So I'll be back on in about 1.5 hours for a game. Alright, sorry, back to the game. So Condottiero streaming in. I think what I do is start going into finally getting some barracks down. I think I start having to go into champs to deal with the Condottiero. Nagus has made it to Imperial Age, so he is making Condottiero of himself. And we're pushing into Pepper here really nicely. He's in trouble. Raids, he should be reinforcing him. He's got all of his army up here, which is, I mean, that's working for them because that was our weaker side. Lawrence still doesn't really have an army at the moment, from what I can see. I wonder if they were the knights left over from before. If they is, at least he's getting some value out of them now. Nagus +2. So, oh, look at the upgrades for Braid's Condottiero. See, these are just shredding Nagus's. So he's got +4, +4. Nagus has got +2. +2 attack. Nagus, get your blacksmith upgrades. No upgrades coming. I can't talk. I don't have my blacksmith upgrades. But I'm trying to get them, so that's good. Yes. So still streaming Huskar. I've got more of a memory of this game now. I'm sort of seeing how it ends up late game. I'm pretty sure I might go into champions. I do go into champions at some point. I think we'll push through Pepper and then go into champions. Problem was that Braid's problem is... Oh, well, actually, we'll talk about what's happening now instead of what happens later. So Nagus, starting to get some more upgrades. He's got a defense upgrade. Braid's still well ahead with the Condottiero. But I mean, these castles are obviously going to help, because these castles are obviously going to help a little bit. It's a place to rally. Robo, where's Robo with Eco? Right, so he's 2 town centres, 3 town centres, sorry. He's got 4 town centres. Got some town centres up the top here, so. I just need to pause for a moment, guys. I'm very sorry. I will be 2 minutes. Hello. Sorry, I'm back. Let's continue. I had to take a phone call then. Do apologise about that. Right in the midst of all this action. Let's have a look here. So Braids has still got all of his army over here. They're relying on Pepper to hold, obviously, down at this end whilst they push through up the top here. Robo's on 59 pop, and their player that's being attacked, he's on 85, so Braids, their strongest, is almost pop capped. Well, we'll say pop capped. I'm getting close to it as well, so we've still got the score lead though. I'd say that's probably because Lawrence, I don't know what Lawrence is doing this game, but he doesn't really have any army that I can see. Actually, I want to see Lawrence. What is he doing? He's Italians. He's got no, he's not Italians. He's Goths. He's got one castle, he's got 2 barracks, so one stable. He doesn't even have any military buildings. I've got no idea what's going on. He hasn't been attacked and he's only on 144 pop. He's obviously not having the best of games. But anyway. It's a good thing for us. So castle's going down. Pepper doesn't really have any defence. He's obviously got these quite thick walls. Still got a few Mangudai here. But he's run out of, he doesn't have any castles, so his production, he's got 1 stable. So his production's not looking good. Yeah, he's only got a stable for his military building. So he's just in full-on turtle mode, getting these walls up, trying to slow us down as much as possible while they hopefully rip through us at this end. That's what they're no doubt hoping. It looks like, yep, Nagus has managed to stop the big push here from Braids. So, a little bit of a stalemate. But, I mean, Lawrence is coming over. He's gonna start streaming. These poor guys, poor Robo and Nagus. Poor Robo, really. Look at them. Lawrence is going to come over this side as well and start getting an army out. Braids is here, still with a little bit of army presence. He's got all his military buildings up here. And Phineas obviously too, so Pepper going down very quickly. His Mangudai is obviously not lasting very long to these Huskars. And Tordy's built up quite a decent army of Chokunu here as well. Probably need some siege, so what the problem is. So Braids has realised that he needs to come down to support Pepper, and he's going to leave Lawrence up here streaming champions, which will do very well against the Condottiero from Nagus. There's Italians. I wonder if Nagus is going to go into some archers of some sort. That would do well against the champs. But he doesn't have any of the buildings yet, so still making Condottiero. He does have upgrades now. Maybe still missing some defense upgrades. So Condottiero streaming into my base here. And I think I really need some champs to come out. I'm popped though, all my army's elsewhere. Here comes the champs. So we've been stalled a little bit here with these walls, and like I said, this is, this was always going to be a bit of a problem because it is very defensible. Yeah, double walls going up, so they're really just trying to stop us getting into their eco. And on the eco side, we're starting to run out of, not really starting to run out of gold. Why am I creating Huskars still? Okay, I've started finally moving my army back into my eco. We haven't moved it. I've set the gather point back in my eco to try and deal with this. These are the guys who are just going to rampage through, take down all these town centres. Oh well, I was pop capped. I needed some population room anyway. Thank you, Braids. Thank you. I needed to kill off some villagers. Shit happens. Look at my resources. I can rebuild. Lawrence is going hard with the champs. These guys have got fortified walls at this end as well. Nagus is still going condottiere. Please, Nagus, make some archers. Poor Robo, he's just constantly on the back foot this game. Yeah, champion's coming out for me. Almost got the research. What do we have on this side? Got some siege out, so we've got a huge army on this side. Need to use it, get it into the action. The two condottiere armies have crossed paths and are moving away from each other. Quite funny, really. Oh, I've got other town centres down here, so it's not a complete loss. What's our idle villages at the moment? What are you doing, Noodle? Come on. Still pop capped, so I've just got a massive army at the moment. For trying to get in. See, we've finally got through this wall, but even now, we're still not really into anyone's eco. Bringing bomb guard cannons up to try and start bringing down some of these walls, really. Preparing some of this eco. These are most of my food. This is most of my food eco up here. So. What would you not do for a seed onager right now? Look at this. Look at it! Stop. They're all yelling at me to do something. Cannot be everywhere at once, guys. But I'll try. So champ's coming out now. Nagus has his army over here when he really needs to be back here. Those Condottieri, they'll do okay against the Chokunu, but the champions just, you know, they'll shred through the the champions will shred through them, so I suppose it's probably not really going to do enough. Nagus has gone into Arbalest, so that's wonderful. Come on, do something. Look at this huge army. Fucking not doing anything. Terrible. Terrible, terrible. I do usually try and use the military view so I can see where my army spread, just to try and stop forgetting about stuff, but I haven't obviously done it in this game. So these large armies have finally got in up here. Robo's not too bad off, I think, because he's got town centres sort of spread around everywhere, random little corners. Nagus, however, he still had his eco, centred around here, so this is going to go down pretty quickly for him, unfortunately. Might just speed this up a little bit. I've got guests coming over, so I want to try and get this finished before they arrive. So could potentially come in through here to Lawrence and Braids' eco, so that's looking good. Nagus can obviously bring his Condottieri in behind as well. And we've got, big army up here as well from Torty. He's just not going to be able to go through those onages. But things are looking pretty dire up at this end as well. So do have some champions up here. Robo does have army out now, so he's got Mangudai, which is definitely going to help the situation. I'm a bit biased, really. I'm not really casting it, hoping, not sure which team wants to win. I want us to win. I finally realised I had a massive army standing down here. So Lawrence running back to try and protect their eco, so that is definitely a good thing. Take some of the pressure off, although they do still have these, what are they called? Chokunu sitting here. God, this is so messy. It's just like, where does one base start and the other one begin? Yeah, so all my military production buildings streaming into here at the moment. Torty's going, yeah, good. Torty's going onager of his own. I'm not sure who wins between which one has the best onagers actually. 50 plus 1. Maybe the Chinese onagers? I'm not 100% sure. It's just such a messy game. There's armies going in from all sides. And all because Phineas started out of position. It's just made it a bit of a crazy game, really, up this end. So Lawrence has gone into... Lawrence has always been in champions. Braids has also gone into champions of his own to try and counter my goth spam. But Torty's up here with his elite Chokunu, so that'll clean... I mean, obviously he's outnumbered, but it'll clean it up very quickly, which is nice. I'm going to have to start coming back here to fight Braids though, clearly. Pink, please. What's he want? Not sure what he's picking, but anyway. So up this end, Robo's built up a nice little massive Mangudai here. They'll go well. Is the Huskarls coming out yet? It's just champions. There are some Huskarls mixed in there. So, lots of champions streaming in. Braids' army isn't going to be, I think that's a big army, isn't going to be very far behind. We haven't done enough damage up here, unfortunately, to the eco. I don't know if we actually did any real eco damage at the end. Oh, we must have done something. There's a few sort of empty areas standing around, but nothing major. Yep, so Robo pushing out this end. Oh, look at all this Goth spam, honestly. How annoying are the Goths? I'm running out of gold, so I'm spamming Halbs into champs. It's not ideal. We are getting some markets up. We had big problems because there was a market. Oh, we got a lot of trade cards killed in here. This is where the push was coming from. And here comes the Goth spam. He's got quite a few Huskarls in here, so the Mangudai won't do very well. He's getting up some defensive castles as well. Oh, look at that. Still, it hasn't caused me a lot of eco damage. I've still got town centres around here. We are starting to get some trade cards out though, which is great. So we're going to have to push forward here to try and defend our trade line now. Torty's still taking gold up here. He's still got a bit of a push going forward. But really, again, we're just pushing into empty areas. We're not actually getting into eco, unfortunately. They've just got a really defensible little bit of map. Probably got more map control, but well, they've got map control with these armies all forward at the moment. So trade coming out. This is going to help the gold income. I really could look at selling some food here. But look at this. Look at this. Look at this. What do we have against it? We need some archers for Nagus. He's getting archery ranges up, so he knows it as well. But we've got skirms coming out when we really need Arbalest. Lawrence resigned? Hang on. Why has Lawrence resigned? Why did Lawrence resign? I really don't know. Maybe he dropped. I can't remember. But that's going to help considerably because he was the one who had a big push going on. See, Robo was almost completely cut off. See, he was in our trade. Robo's almost completely cut off from us, but Robo's going to be able to clean this up now. It's going to be able to secure our trade line. Not sure what we're pinging, but anyway. We'll be able to get this secured, hopefully, and start pushing out into Braids. So just trying to get trade built up as fast as possible. Where's Robo sent his army? Let's see this. It's a long game. Lots of action. Oh, there's Robo's army. So yeah, he's facing an army of Chinese, and also Pepper's got some Mangudai up here. Oh no, he's moved down to here as well. Wonder if Robo knows he's got a middle market here. Probably tell him. These Mangudai are not doing nice things to us here. There they go. Well, I think... Hello, new Blender. Yes, I know it is a bit of an unusual time for me to be on. I thought I'd just cast one of our old games because I didn't know I had time for a full game. I had to leave, so yes. I will be probably back on at maybe 12 o'clock-ish to play a game if you guys would like to join for viewing. Oh, did I forget to turn it back on to the... Oh, I did. I forgot to turn it back on to the proper screen. Sorry, guys. Well, I will finish up for now, but I will probably be back in a little while, so hopefully see you then. Thanks.